Hello, and welcome back to some more Modern 2022 testing with me and Ben. Hello, Ben.
Hello.
We continue our first iteration, let's call them casual teams, thrown
Yes.
together using interesting stuff that we want to try out. And let Ben talk through his first. What have you got, Ben?
I have a Brotherhood villain team, so a bit thematic, I guess, although a mesh of Marvel and DC. I suppose the main win condition is Sabretooth, who
Mm-hmm.
gives my Brotherhood characters +2 attack,
Nice.
um, but also using that and actually as Team Watch. I shouldn't forget this. Team Watch target character die can't block this turn, so if I field a Brotherhood character, you can't block stuff. Add to
Ooh.
that the Mystique that spins your opposing stuff down for every Brotherhood and villain team or villain character
Uh-oh.
I feel.
That sounds horrible.
Pretty good. And then some cheap Brotherhood people. I also have some loyalty counters. Um, Makers on Madeline Pryor and Living the Dream. What's that?
Okay. Okay. And that
Investigative
Magneto
Journal.
is not that one that
It's
does
not.
the.
It's a super rare, which while it's active when one of your Brotherhood characters dice is KO'd, I can KO target opposing character.
Okay.
And then Miss Sinister Dark Phoenix for ramp, as well as investigative journalism. And I want to try Sandman out actually. When one of
What's
my
that
Sandman
for?
characters, when it's KO'd, my other active Sandman character dice have their printed attacks doubled, which
Okay.
isn't brilliant, but is usable with Dark Phoenix. So,
But it does have the dirt golem die. I was looking at that the other day. I was sorting my dice out
mm,
back in the
I
day.
don't mind them. Yeah.
It's right. Okay. Well, that looks threatening. For my part, I have Bob Ramp, as discussed previously. Let's not go there again. I thought I'd try that out. I imagine I might
It's the
struggle with it
best.
live. So I
Mm.
think I need a bit. The trouble is that the only games I play are live on camera against Ben, which makes life a bit tricky. I probably should play some other games. Anyway, so we got Bob Ramp, and since part of Bob Ramp is Barry Allen, I thought maybe I could do Barry Allen. And since
Yep.
Collector is part of Bob Ramp, I thought I could try out the Awaken ability. Sorry, we should perhaps say that Barry Allen does the Bard thing where when
Yep.
he attacks, each attacking character die gets +1 attack and +1 defense for each of your other attacking character dice. Not quite the same as Bard, but pretty strong. And the Collector's Awaken ability reads: choose an unpurchased character die with purchase cost 3 or less. Feel that character die at level 1 at the end of the turn, or when the die leaves the field zone, return it to its card. You may only use this ability once per turn. Well, that sounds like fun. So, in order to trigger the Awaken, which is when a die spins up, I've got Mutation and the spin up. I probably would have put Orion on, but he was on a different team, so I've got Supergirl, who's
Nothing
got a
wrong with
spin up.
her.
No, no. And as for 3 costs, I've got her, or indeed it could be Orion. And I also have Starro, which nicks your psychics when he attacks. And Robin, Superhero Robin, this is a proxy. When fielded, deal X damage to target character die, where X is the number of character dice in your field. So I suppose the idea is to have, using Collector Global and cheap things, to have a big field for Barry, and that means that Robin will do lots of damage, and Starro will cause big swings. And I've also got Frontline in case I don't have enough energy for Barry. And
Yep.
Bat Signal, sort of making up the numbers if you had a horrible villain, which you might, in fact, as it goes.
I
And
will.
Black
Yeah.
Widow is a replacement for Poison Ivy because she's on a different team, and I haven't seen that played for a while, so I thought I'd give that a go. But Poison Ivy is probably better because of the plant tokens, but never mind. That's it. So we've rolled off, and I've won the roll off again. I've elected to go first. The fact is, I don't really know what my buy order is. Turn 3 theory is going to be worked out on the fly, so I'll just crack on. Good luck, Ben.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've played this team as well, so we have a lot of
Good.
ramp that is going to mess up.
We do. Um, okay, well, pretty optimal first roll, I think. So I could buy a 3 cost with Dark Phoenix. I don't particularly want to buy my 3 costs. That wasn't the point of them particularly. So let's field a psychic because that could be good for later. with Black Dwarf or with Dark Phoenix, and let's have a Black Widow because I feel like I might need masks at some point.
Do you feel like
to...
that bat signal is just like gonna wreck me?
Oh, I'll probably forget to use it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Or maybe I shall refrain from using it unless you're just about to stumble over me, since this is casual.
It's interesting that we're both sort of working towards building very similar team. Like your team has a lot of pieces I'm considering for my second iterations of stuff.
I might go
Robin and Collector.
I like the I like that.
Yeah.
I think we spoke about that last night.
Yeah, we did.
Well, it won't be last night for the viewers, probably, but on the latest podcast where we were talking about super rares, which is somewhere in the future from now.
Okay. Sort of want to keep that at least, but I can keep those. Yeah. So in that case, I will buy a Deathbird. And over to you.
Okay. I'm going to leave the camera as it is just for the time being. So close focus.
I suppose you also face a similar problem if you get the Collector out, people can bat signal the Collector.
Yeah, didn't even think of that. You see, maybe we should just ignore the bat signal. Yeah, I didn't even give. I was looking for a 2-cost to make up the numbers, and I thought, oh yeah, that might be useful.
Dangerous card to bring.
Yeah, obviously forgot that I have villains on my own team. Let's. Wow. How do we do this, Ben? This is confusing. Oh, I can't ping it off and spin it down, can I?
No, you can make. You want to make one anyway.
Yes, but I have only the one mask. But I could spin it down with this. So what? Okay, so if we're talking Bob Ramp, what is the most I could buy? I can field a psychic, which is part of the requirement.
Yep.
And then I can possibly use that.
Yep.
And then I can spin a psychic down to get a fist. So I have, I suppose, 3 energy available, which means that I can buy something for 4, presumably.
You want the crap.
Using Dark Phoenix. But I could spin down because of Black Door, so I can spin down whatever it is that I field.
Yeah, so you buy a 4-cost, yeah, effectively.
Yeah, and I don't really have any of those. Right, purchase curve. So
yeah, I found that the thing you don't want to do is field a psychic on turn 1.
Good to know.
I have a solution for that in my Bob Rump team, but yeah.
So
I have Magneto. I have Magneto Global. If that makes it easier, you can just prep.
What I want to do is buy a collector, but I can't see an easy. Well, I still have a reroll, but I don't have 2 masks.
Yeah, I would reroll the Fist and the Shield for a mask probably.
Let's try that.
That's what I would do.
That was a bolt. Let's try that. We got a mask. So what if I bolt that off? Then he costs 3. I still can't do it. Huh? Best I could do is field the psychic, spin it down, and then I can buy him for 3. But I didn't think that was going to happen. So basically, I could buy a 4-cost. If you're going to do Bob Ramp, then you need a 4-cost. What difference would it make if I hadn't fielded the psychic?
Not necessarily, because if you don't field the psychic to show you, I'll show you on my screen.
Yeah.
So if this is your turn 1.
Yeah.
You can buy. So let's say you go first. You buy a 3-cost.
Yeah.
On turn 2, then you're rolling into this.
Yeah.
You then can make a sidekick, which fulfills the fielding requirement.
Yeah.
And then you have your bag fixed because the next thing you buy.
Yeah.
And will be so you can clear this and buy another 3-cost.
Yeah. Right, so I'm not going to get a 5-cost on it. Yeah, okay, all right. You don't need a 4-cost, but you're not going to get a 5-cost using Bob Ramp. Okay,
not
good to know.
2. I mean, you could, but you would mess up your. I mean, you can now.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, I can now and mess up my bag indeed. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't mess up the bag that much because you feel the sidekick.
I can't now. I can't even use resurrection or whatever it's called because I've already got a die here.
Yep. You can feel the sidekick.
That blows. I'll feel the sidekick and
then KO it and then buy Magneto.
That's true. Ah, yeah. Okay, let's do that.
And then you haven't messed your bag up because you have 8 in there, which is still divisible by 4.
Nice. Over to you.
I'm sinistering. Okay.
Sorry.
I am going to mess up my bag. I'll Sinister. And I will double KO by Dark Phoenix.
Oof! Is that the rare?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Nice. I'll put these back in the bag. 4. That's 5. Hmm. So we don't want to prep on this turn because we've got 4 in the bag. We probably want to get Barry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Let's just buy Barry, right?
Pretty doable.
Well, we got the energy. I think what I tend to do is I have this fear. I think there's a lot of psychology in this. I worry about having no characters field because I have this tendency, or at least it's not a tendency because it's just luck, obviously. But I have this feeling that I often don't roll characters, and so I worry about having an empty field, and so I don't like that under normal circumstances. I might re-roll because I want it, but that means you can't buy stuff early on.
Yep, the bear of missing characters early.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got a fist. It's just by Barry. Over to you.
Okay, that was a Barry, not a super girl you picked up, right?
Yes.
It's very similar. No, Barry Allen's a fist, and you pick up a. Oh, you did. Okay. It's very similar colours.
Orange.
Make sure you didn't pick up the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, I'll keep those and roll these. Well then, okay, I'll pay 1 to the Dark Phoenix. Go ahead and Villainous Pact, probably. I'm not going to Villainous Pact, actually. What I'm going to do is I'll KO Sidekick and buy a Madeline Pryor.
What level is Dark Phoenix? She's a 1 to fill, so 1.
Level 1.
Level 1?
Yeah. Yeah. She's a 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try out Sandman. Why not?
Quite right.
Buy Sandman instead. And sit on those and pass priority in turn.
Right, 4 in the bag. Is that energize? She says, spin target opposing character die down 1 level. If that character die is already on level 1, spin it to an energy phase.
Is that of your choice? I suppose so.
Spin it to an energy. Yeah, doesn't of your choice. Yes, that's my choice then. Actually, that's okay. We would want to reset the bag twice, but we can't. But we could fill the sidekick and then reset it. It's all too complicated. That's my head. So we've got masks. So we've got Villainous Pact, but that would give me the wrong number. So I'd have to get a die out of there, or prep twice, which would mean Villainous Pact and then Bob Ramp, but I don't think I've got... Oh, I've got this energy. I can spend this energy. What else do I want to buy? That's not particular. Sorry, this is a bit slow. I hope this is actually informative for some people. I am literally thinking this live on camera, which might not be the best, but I apologise. Do I want to re-roll anything? So I'm going to feel that. We can prep potentially twice. And I can buy something. Field by prep is okay. Not the right energy. Could have bought an...
It is the right energy because you have the question mark.
Depends what I want to buy. This one, huh?
No.
Yeah. I see. Yeah, okay, I see. Gotcha. So any energy. So I can ping that off and buy another 5 cost. I'm guessing.
No, you don't have enough energy for that.
Hang on, let's fill that for starters.
Yep. The first thing you should do is Villainous Pact because I'll put 6 in your bag. Which is what you want.
Spin that down. Basically, I'm just using these videos as an opportunity to learn from Ben because I haven't played for such a long time.
And then you can Bob Ramp, but you need to buy something first.
Yeah. I could buy something for 5 because I can Dark Phoenix that, right?
You could, but then you couldn't prep the last time.
Because there's no... Yeah, okay, because there's no psychic. Gotcha. So what would be a good 3 cost? Masks is useful. Supergo is cool for stats, but gives your psychics a bunch. Mutation is nice removal. If I'm not going to do the back signal thing. Oh, the Energize. Yeah, okay, so I was leaving it on that side, and obviously I'm going to spin down your Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, I did it already.
Yeah. I'm going to... Okay, I'm gonna keep that, buy something. You can have 2 stars, right? I could potentially nick more. It depends how many psychics.
Yeah.
I guess. Sorry, I'm taking a little bit too long here. I will buy a star, why not? And then I will Bob Ramp because I have fielded and bought something, and I'm sorry for taking so long. Over to you.
I'm going to make a sidekick, and then I'm going to Sinister.
Your go.
Okay. So 3 in the bag, these go in. Okay. Right, so I can't feel anything, so I can't do that. I can Villainous Pact, which I'm going to do. Sandman sucks. Okay. I'm going to buy another Sandman because I've already gone in it.
Yep.
And then I have those 3, which I can do that with, which is fine. Yep, over to you.
Oh, for including things that I'd like to roll. He has fielding on... Okay, he does have fielding. But that's not going to trouble me, obviously.
You do have the Robin Global.
I do have the Robin Global, but more importantly, I'm not rolling him on a character. Psychic seemed like a good idea. Well, that needs to be rerolled. Spinning up. He's not on his top face, so I guess that's a good thing. I've got a fist, which I could use for that. That could be a bag reset. Let's reroll. Oh, Barry! Barry. That could have been an interesting turn. Instead, I need to get through the bag.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're fine. I'm trying to win with Sandman.
Fair play. Okay. Oops, sorry. Let's think. You know what? Let's buy a mutation. Bob Ramp works not just with characters, right? I think.
No, I think you have to field a character, then buy something.
Oh, is it in that order? Or you just have to do both those things? Once per turn,
No.
pay a fist. If you purchased a die and fielded a character. So I'm intending to
Yeah, I don't think it matters if it's a character or an action.
What if I field from here? The sidekick. So I've fulfilled the conditions. I'll field him.
You have to pay to field him.
With that. I'll fill that. Spin down.
Yep.
Bob Ramp.
Yep.
Priority, I didn't even look what energy you've got. Don't use that. That would be rude. Go on, go for it.
I'll field sidekick.
Yep.
And then Sinister.
Nice.
Okay, one in my bag. Okay. I pay Mask to field Dark Phoenix for 1, using your Robin Global. I pay 1 to field the Deathbird. I'm going to KO a sidekick to buy a Sandman for 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spin that down to a fist. Wait, you have Black Widow coming in.
Yep.
I will just leave that there. I have 2.
Okay. That's what I've got. You got any level 1s? Those are level 3s, aren't they? I actually can't see it all.
No, just my sidekicks.
Yeah.
Dark Phoenix and Deathbird are level 3.
Well, those came up surprisingly well. I need to prep when I can. Oh no, I don't need to prep for that. I want that Starro, ideally. Yeah, I need another character in the field, don't I? Oh no, because I can. Yeah, I was thinking I need to use mutation, but I've got Super Gold. And she's a fist, and I don't have a fist, but I do have a spin down. So, let's reroll this. Precisely the same, probably. Okay. Let's focus in on this. So,
Energize.
Let's get rid of one of your sidekicks. So that's that done. Let's fill that. And let's field another one using collector.
Mm-hmm.
Let's switch him in.
Yep.
Level 1. What was it? 1, 3, 3. Let's. I'll start off at this point, but okay. So at this point, I can choose.
You can make a fist using Black Dwarf.
I can make a fist. I can spin Collector up, and I can do Starro. Which
currently can't spin Collector up, right? You need to make a fist.
Why can't I spin him up? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, got you. Yes. No, because they're both.
You can make a fist using Black Dwarf.
Sure. Yes. Okay, let's do that because that's definitely something I want to do. And now I have to choose between Starro and Robin. Robin would do 5 damage, so it could take out all your sidekicks. And that's a 4 defense.
No, the Robin is just to one thing, right? Yeah.
Target character die. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's not quite as good as I thought. Oh, let's go with Starro then. Let's just see what happens if I go with Starro. No, it's not right. Spin him up to stop roll. Do you know what? I'll spin him up and then I'll spin him down again and spin Barry up just for the sake of convenience. Although then I can't quite.
Fielded something.
Yeah, but I don't have another fist.
No, you fielded something.
What do you mean?
You spun Collector up, so you get to field something.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Starro, let's say.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Got level 1. Yeah. And then attack. surely I have to pass priority. I don't know why I'm doing that, but pass priority for you.
Sinister.
Oh, good. Yes, Sinister. Let's do that.
Which I will also do.
And yeah, let's see what happens. I don't know what's going on.
My sidekicks. Actually, we need to read that star because that will make a difference.
I need a different coloured sidekick.
If you're Star when Star attacks, you may take up control of 2 targets psychic character dice your opponent controls. They must attack. Okay, so they would also give the buff for Barry.
Absolutely.
So each of your character, I mean, it's going to be a game.
It surely is.
1, 2,
I mean, I'm going to take a whack from Phoenix, but hopefully not a deadly whack.
So you have 8 characters attacking. I can block 4. Each character can get +7/+7.
Yeah.
So I can block the 4 biggest. I block the. I mean, it doesn't matter because I die before Dark Phoenix can do her damage.
Yeah, and even it's not going to be more than 11 or something. So she's got a good counter if it's not lethal. That's okay. Sorry about the slow play there, but hopefully my thinking might have helped some people who are as slow as I am. Hope that was interesting. Thank you, Ben, for the advice.
Yeah, no worries.
Maybe if I played this game a little bit more often, I might get a bit better at it. But that was good. Barry is strong. I think there's no surprise there, is there?
Yep.
And we've learned that you should be careful about putting Bat Signal on a team with villains. But otherwise, Bob Ramp is good. Starro is very good for these big swingy teams. Black Widow is as good as good as ever. Robin, honestly, I thought Robin was like Babs that can divide her attack whichever which way, which would have been much better because you could remove 5, 6, 7 sidekicks, which would be great. But Starro was a better call anyway. Nice. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for the advice. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope that was useful, if a bit ponderous. Take care and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.